Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the finest Dawn of War Ultimate Apocalypse casts this side of East Yorkshire. And today we've got a 4 versus 4 on Lost Hope. Playing on Team 2 as Space Marines, we've got me. We've got a Flipping Gnome playing as the Necrons. We've got Lord Inquisitor playing as Space Marines. We've got Stranger playing as Imperial Guard. And on Team 1, we've got John Smith playing as the Eldar. We've got Kairos Fate Weaver playing as the Chaos Space Marines. We've got Matt 10114 playing as the Sisters of Battle. And we have got Topper playing as the Eldar. Now, this was a game that I took part in on the other Sunday that just went by. As if you're not aware, I'm trying to, every single Sunday, turn up to the Discord that I've never turned up to. Even though I own it, I need to play more games with the boys and the girls online. I'm just too busy, but you know what? I'm going to try and play more and stuff. Last weekend was UA. This weekend, I assume, is going to be Soulstorm Vanilla. And we're just going to go around all the mods and stuff and until time immemorial, as I've said on previous videos. But anyway, it's Imperial Guard versus the Eldar on this narrow bridge here. So, got to keep sure and make sure that you're keeping your flank secure. Thankfully, we do have the minefield, which is going to absolutely annihilate these poor conscripts here. And the Bone Singer trying to slice up this Set-Priest engine. See, he's also getting blown up by his own mines here. But placed right next to the strategic point. But the far-flung Guardian Defender over here, able to capture that strategic point. We'll need to see if they can kill it. Have you killed it? That's my question. Did you kill it? No. It's still there. We can just send one boy in there, and that will destroy it. Seeing the Sisters of Battle bring forth an Inferno turret. There we go. That's how you kill a minefield. Just walk your boys in there. Over here we do have some cultists slamming down a scout. And if you're not familiar with this map, because you don't see it very often, everyone's on the edges, and the further down the line you go, the further you've actually got to walk to grab your bits and bobs. So, far flung over on this side, it will be, what's your face called? Topper, and it's going to be up against me, my lovely little shark and English flag that Stranger made me a long time ago. Point blank refused to use a different one for Ultimate Apocalypse. It is just the rules. Do have Lord Inquisitor for Tactical Marines, bonking these cultists in the face. But some very stylishly coloured Sisters of Battle moving forward with bolters in hand. Being outnumbered, these guys want to get away ASAP. Also got some conscripts from Stranger snaking around a large conga line. Go to places unknown, places far flung. This cult is not giving up there. We are ready to show these guys the business. Well, the Imperial Guard, they're in the ideal position. After all, to defend a narrow choke point, that is the Imperial Guard's bread and butter. This flank is going to be secure all day long. Thankfully, the Sisters of Battle are assisting the Eldar in defending the stuff over here. Also going to see some Corsairs and Guardians cross that Rubicon and see if they can get some punchy smashy stuff. Lord Inquisitor with some Assault Marines to aid in the defense as well. So it's 2v2 up on the northern side. I'm going to send an attack back forward with some Tactical Marines to assist in the control of the centre. After all, Ultimate Apocalypse is basically very much focused on the economy. If you do not get your economy up and going and keep it, basically, kind of like the modern economy, you've got to keep it in the growth. Otherwise, you're going to fall behind very quickly. You need to make sure that you always keep your listing posts on par with the opponents. What are you firing at? Oh, you're firing at these raptors that are coming from the side. Gonna have to run away as best you can. Our Space Marines looking to keep these guys away from all these Sisters here as they take apart those ragtag bunch of scouts, slicing and dicing them to high heaven. And yeah, we have lost the centre more or less. Conscript's going to move down on the southern side looking for relics and anything else. I have an attack bike that's going up against these Storm Guardians. Look at that micro. Oh, although not the very almost suppressed micro, Mr. Landshark. There we go. Air move, you silly bugger. There we go. Just narrowly avoid. Ah, look at that. A big uppercut. Get back, you cheeky Mr. or Mrs. Whichever kind of Eldar you are. Whatever kind of Eldar you identify as. Got these Chad conscripts going into close combat with the Chaos Space Marines. Well, a good chunk of tacticals firing away. We also have a Ghost turret from a Flipping Gnome. He's going to take that Thermoplasma generator. And are you getting in? Are you? Ah, you're just taking up at the moment, which makes sense. Necrons incredibly powerful in the late game of Ultimate Apocalypse. I mean, all factions are incredibly powerful, but when you get that Ancient Pyramid up and running, when you get that Ancient Summoning Core as well, it's able to basically spawn incredibly strong turrets in the middle of the battlefield. Oh, what, ion pylons? Ghost pylons? Something Necron-tish. Also, the attack skill is amazing value for money. Each individual scarab costs 4 green, and they just engage in close combat, and it takes forever to kill them. Definitely good stuff. Conscripts, though, they've been murdered to high heaven. No more left of them. Got Assault Marines on Raptor action. Oh my goodness, it's like Space Marine multiplayer. Which is a shame that, you know, I mean, people still play it. But, I don't know, I got burnt by it a while ago. I bought the Dreadnought Assault DLC for it, only after finding out that no one plays the multiplayer anymore, unless, of course, you organise with Discords. And I don't have time for that anymore. I only do enough Dawn of War organising and, you know, real life doing. Oh, look at that. I don't really have time to do that, but I'd love to see what the multiplayer would look like in Space Marine 2. If it has a multiplayer, it doesn't need to have a multiplayer, to be fair. I would be totally happy if it was only a single-player experience. Not enough single-player experiences these days. E-by gum. Back in my day, it was all on a CD. There was none of this internet nonsense. Battle Sisters, low on health. We do have a good chunk of Vipers. And a Guardian Defender, which is just basically this D cannon being survived by one extra Guardian Defender here. Tactical Marines being shredded by all this firepower incoming. They've gone for their Shuriken Cannon, taking away their missile stuff and just making it anti-infantry stuff. They've got all the tacticals being utterly wiped out there. These guys with their powerful vehicles now will have to find some sort of counter to it. Field Command attempting to be built up by Stranger. Do have Devastator Marines and Tacticals. Should be able to shake off these Shining Spears and the Corsairs for that Shadow Weaver grav platform. But the Field Command, it just doesn't die, man. These structures are the most intense of structures. They are heavily fortified structures, so they can resist any kind of damage, really, even if you're anti-structure. Still take a while to take one of these bad boys down. Down over on this side, the Eldar are taking things on. Topper's Listening Shrine being... Well, oh no, sorry. Oh, you're killing that... Right, okay, you're killing the tank traps. I was wondering why I was attacking your own Listening Shrine. Maybe they just got bored. Wanted to attack their own. Got sisters over here, killing my Listening Post, but I have an idea. Land Speeder Tempest, that's my go-to. Ever behind in tech, ever behind in vehicular stuff. Get a couple of these lads, stick some crack on them, and watch them work. Also got some Devastators on the go as well. Thermoplasma Generator being gently tickled by these Battle Sisters. Doesn't sound like a bad weekend to me, to be honest. His Vipers now swapping out for some missile launchers. Didn't know you could swap out. Oh, these are just brand new Vipers. Maybe they're different ones. I can't quite remember. We've got boys coming along. Also got a chaplain as well. Always get a chaplain if you can afford it. Keeps your boys on those front lines. Field Command being assisted by 4 Tech Priest Engine Seers. I'm going to jump inside as well for all the plasma gun stuff. Very nice. Necrons are now coming out to play it. They've got their Immortals out. So any blooming jet bikes knocking around. Also got these dudes. Land Speeder Tempest has been stuck on the blooming terrain, as is always the case. Look at him. He's not sure where to go. I think this guy's also stuck as well. Like I said in yesterday's unification game, though, Ultimate Apocalypse, they've got a solution. Give all your flying units the jump ability, so they're able to peel themselves off those blooming nuisance terrain features. Now they're just going to make their focus on any structures that they can find themselves on. Necron Lord tanking the damage as the flayed ones shimmy and shake forward. They've had their upgrades. In Ultimate Apocalypse, you're able to basically get disruption fields for all your infantry types. And also massively increase their movement speed as well. So, flayed ones practically sprinting into combat sometimes. Which is very nice stuff. So the centre slowly turning hands. Where are you firing? Ah, take that, clouds. Take that blooming whatever is above us. Firing at gods, that's what he's doing. Chaplain smiting down Ecclesiarchal Servitor for bashing these listing purse open. Down over here though, the Eldar, they're building up the support platforms, going to build up a webway assembly as well. A base outside their regular base. So not the entire centre is being taken on. Necrons going to ignore the further southern fields and decide to see if they can smash up these listing posts just outside of the Chaos Space Marine base, but a lot of rhinos. Also got the Chaos Sorcerer Lord. And yes, you have gone for the Rubric Marines, quite a popular choice for Chaos players in Ultimate Apocalypse. Slow and meaningful, but they've got quite the range damage going for them. Aspiring Sorcerers really adding to their DPS as well. Big blasts on the go. Anyone that comes anywhere near them, they get zapped to high heavens. Also some bloof has been flown towards them as well. Just a sheer amount of... oh dear, that was a... that was a poor choice, Mr. Viper Man. I'm also going to bring on the Chaos Disco to be able to see what these guys are up to. The Rubric Marine is standing firm. Necron Warriors getting killed slowly but surely, but they are getting back up. But then being flanked by Retributors. A whole lot of heavy bolters. Also that Rhino Transport. Usually would be good at absorbing the damage, but with that sheer amount of immortals on the go, not what you want. That's the Marines being taken down. And the Necron Lord, he sees these ladies shining like blooming, I don't know, Christmas baubles. Bringing down the fire upon him there. Bringing down the fire upon everyone, to be honest. Got the Hellsmith building up some heavy bolter turrets for defensive purposes. Down this side we are just expanding, looking to see if we can take on any of these failed plasma generators. There are some Vipers though, but they are quite low health at the moment. Going to be repaired by the Bone Singer. Also seeing these Vipers, see if they can wangle their way down these listing posts. Eldar building up. Oh, that. Now that's what you call a conga line right there. No teleporting for these boys. They're going to walk it. Saving the gas and electric, or the carbon footprint, or whatever you call it. Zesperines now for Kairos Fate Weaver. Aptly named for choosing the Rubric Marine path. I quite like that. And yeah, the Necron and Space Marine firing line has been all but wiped out by the combined arms of nerds and women. Powerful combination indeed. I've seen the Imperial Guard of Strangers slowly securing this side of things, preventing this listing post from being built up. Do have a good amount of stuff, but the... I quite like that. That's one way to sort out someone's plasma generators, just fire a whole load of basilisks at them. Now, they are being self-repaired, which is quite an expensive thing to do here. I think it takes about, and I'm probably wrong on this, but it's something to the effect of 10 blue and 10 green from your economy while that repair is underway. Losing all that stuff, we'll have to rebuild them somewhere else, away from the Imperial Guard's baleful gaze. We do have my tactical marines going toe-to-toe with these guys. We've only got plasma guns, need to get some extra bits and bobs. What are we summoning in? Is that a useful thing from me? Might potentially be. It is, yes, it's a useful thing from me. You are a Ironclad Dreadnought. Probably not the best thing, considering that he's going to catch up these guys in close combat. But also I've got that Landspeeder Tempest with the crack silos spreading out the fun, one missile at a time. So we're holding off at least the Eldar advance, but all our good work's been undone in the centre here. Imperial Guard now slipping over that bridge. That's a lot of vibro cannons. A lot of vibro cannons indeed, but the artillery of the Imperial Guard, something to be feared and loathed in equal manner. We don't exactly have the correct unit composition to take on these Chimera assault tanks. In brackets, Cronus pattern. So what we're going for, John Smith, what's your plan? Might need to see these boys over on this side. Ah, there we go, the Chaos Space Marines looking like they're going to come over and provide some assistance, potentially. There's a big push of sisters coming over. My Stern Guard veterans armed with twin-link las cannons. But that's a lot of ladies. A lot of fire coming down, giving us a general old debuff. We're going to stand firm, providing our lads a bit of space to retreat and recuperate. What are we going for? We're going to go for some Terminators. We've got some Terminators in the chopper barracks, I do believe. Ironclad Dreadnought attempting to retreat himself to fairer and better ground. That's a significant amount of force. Also, Seer Council as well. Oh dear, we've also got our Devastators having to run the gauntlet to get back home safely. But not quite been able to... Oh no, they might be able to do it. At least this squad with the chaplain in there. These guys not so lucky. Oh no, they've been blocked. They're just too interested in this Rhino transport. Looking at the colour scheme, thinking, wow, you sure are pretty. Got the Marauder Bombers sneaking around over here. And I do quite like how these plasma generators are spread out, so there won't be a chain of destruction when one is destroyed. I do quite like the bounce of Marauders when they land somewhere. I've been shot up by the listening shrines. Marauder bringing down a whole bunch of stuff. Although the invisible stuff has now been activated on them, but being invisible won't keep you safe from firing strike like that. Can we defend on this side? The Dreadnoughts have been summoned in, but will not survive against the Seer Council on all these lads. I've got a firm line of defence there. A bulwark of Marines standing in this narrow choke point. Also some Terminators on the flanks now. Only two of them. They don't have their mega upgrade which keeps them alive forever and ever, amen. But they are going to at least distract some of these firing things. Got one woman being thrown through the wall. And now seeing double Predator Annihilators and double Predator Executioners. Throughout this battle I was told, hey, build us one kind of Predator, and I completely forget every single time which Predator to build up. One is able to get... there we go. It's Predator Annihilator that gets the conversion beam. It's amazingly strong. I quite fancied the Executioner Plasma Cannon just because it's aesthetically pleasing. Over the Annihilation Barge as well. Just melts its way through vehicle armour. And also have a significant amount of death marks making their way over. Good at sniping out infantry and heavy infantry of all stripes and sizes. But even with this impressive force going over here, we have lost basically most of the plumbing map at the moment. Are seeing an ancient Wraith Lord. Quite a powerful beast in its own right. The Eldar over here, no, they're not in the best position considering that I think that the Imperial are going to have the advantage just because of their artillery. But they're doing a damn fine job at holding on. Whole swath of Tech Priest Engine Seers coming over. Morale being broken on the conscripts, but that's just a stunning story. Sport platforms wiping out squad after squad very quickly. Seeing that Chaos Sorcerer Lord rocking on over. Just a sea of purple. Just everyone been thrown around this game today, I must say. Been requested to do stuff at the moment. What have I been requested to do? That's my question. Oh, yep. This is the part where I'm told, yes, you're building the wrong Predators. Like, shit. I didn't know there was a wrong one. I do quite like these death marks just being thrown over on this side. They can basically go from one side of the map to the other. Look at my positive response. Always be positive, boys and girls. Always be positive. Got some incinerators there. These guys armed with a demony demon in the middle, harnessing the power of the warp. But the death mark's going to hide in the corner. Maybe people will forget that they're there. That's the plan. Do have Saint Arabella and an ancient Wraith Lord over here. Going at it on our own. Double relic nonsense. Quite tricky for us. Arabella, when she takes a bit of damage, she's going to fall back, leaving the ancient Wraith Lord to rend us asunder. And look at all this firepower coming in. He's basically just shrugging it all off. Huge Psystorm coming in. But it's a good job. Our Terminators are not massive pansies. They can take a few storms on the chin. They've also been upgraded where they basically every single one of them get these rocket launchers on their backs. Make them very effective against vehicles. But the ancient Wraith Lord is not having any of it. Also seeing a Avatar of Cain, so Just the Space Marines taking on all the relic units by themselves. You got the Predator Annihilators chilling on the flanks there. It's going to be quite a tight squeeze, all the same. Up on this side, big Chaos invasion of the Imperial Guard. Seen Saint Celestine, I do believe. Yep, you came over. Seeing what you could do. You believe that you've killed all... Yeah, you've killed all the artillery at the moment. Imperial Guard doing what they do best, which is just hide inside. Can't get us if we're hiding. Assault Terminators, Lord Inquisitor, and a Fire Sword. Any kind of infantry crossing that bridge is going to be annihilated. Quick sharp. Oh no, the Basilisk, there's some more over here. Fair enough. Down this side, the Ancient Wraith Lord on his last legs. Turning one more Space Marine into a shish kebab. Maybe potentially a few more lads. There we go. He's just picking them up like rag dolls for slamming them on the ground. Avatar of Cain, not sure what he's doing. Just walking up and down for being turned into ash and stone once again. So well done, boys. Well done, lads. Holding that flank. Land Raider Crusader now also coming over. We're broken through on the northern side as well. Saint Celestine got incredible health regen, but will take a while to get back to... Oh, good lord, that was a fast brass Scorpion. Oh, give him an old spinny Rooney. Burning everyone nearby. But Assault Terminators, resistant to all forms of damage, more or less. Absolute chads and lads. And here we go, we've got another mass of Imperial Guardsmen. Huge explosion from the Brass Scorpion. Knocking people back. But not enough to really sort out just the sheer amount of Guardsmen. Down over here, we're struggling a bit now as the Soul Walkers come forward. And the Wraith Guard with their very impressive Wraith Cannons and D Cannons. Able to snipe any kind of armor you really want. So after killing 3 relic units, our forces over here are beginning to wax and wane. And they've really got the Terminators left over here. Predator goes down. Land Raider Crusader being whittled down with alarming swiftness. Something more Terminators though to see what they can do. It's not looking well for us. Just going to have to hold and hope that the Imperial Guard and the Space Marines on this side, waving their flags around, I figured, no, we are the Turkos boys, not you. You can't have our colour scheme, Mr. Kairos Fate Weaver, if that's even your real name. Focusing on that desperate stronghold. Trying to get that tier 3/4. None for you, mister. None for you, mister, whatsoever. So 2 bases more or less being slashed up. Are you being rebuilt elsewhere? That's my question. In fact, let's have a look at you, Kairos Fate Weaver. No, I mean, not you. John Smith. Yeah, you are. You've still got things on the go. Still got things on the go. You are able to still contribute. We do manage to survive, though. By sheer grit and determination. Can't kill us all. I mean, you might be able to. The game is still being played. The team on the right-hand side still got a fair amount of stuff on the go for them. A good amount of Chaos Terminators of their own, as well as the Rubik Marines. The vast majority of this fighting force is just basically conscripts. It's just this small amalgamation of Terminators I really need to take care of. Saint Celestine. I do like killing single entity models. Not sure her no, what is it, AoE damage or where ability to kill squads quite quickly is, but she's doing alright by the looks of things. We'll have to run away there, as she's very low on health. Got the Incarcerators adding their fire to the Fury, but now in close combat. Not a happy time for them. Assault Terminators are just absolute beasts in close combat, especially when they get their quadruple Thunder Hammers on the go. Able to smash up Titans, essentially. And they're just point blank are just not accepting death of any kind. Leaving the Imperial Guard in the dust, more or less, but... Oh, right, you are infiltrated stormtroopers. Fair enough. I was wondering where all those lights were coming from. Oh, blooming disco configuration turret going on. You'd think that everyone else would be burned around him, but no. Nope, sisters, just ignore the fire. Got the Autark in the middle. Lovely helmet. Just love the attack animation on this dude. If you can even see him with all that fire, jumping around, and flipping nonsense. The Terminator's finally being shown the back door. Kyra's Fate Weaver, or the Lord of Change even. He's here, sending all the guardsmen away with the fairies into the brush with you. That's where you live now, upon the canopies of the jungle. But the best way to kill a demon is with a big blooming flamethrower. Demons do not like being set on fire at all. But Fire Sword, not great in close combat, in all fairness. Well, most tanks aren't good in close combat, are they? They lack the necessary punching appendages for it. Look at that, just. Burn, baby, burn. That's what they do. Well, Change, you've gone somewhere. Where have you gone? In fact, can I have a look? Oh no, did you just die? Did you just give up? Still in the game, though. Maybe it's unstable. And decided, you know what, I'm going to go back to the warp where things make sense. Managed to take on all this stuff down here. Just a slow meander down the southern side of the map. Not contributing to the main state of combat, but just showing up those distant, remote locations. And now it's like a blooming favela going on here. All the buildings closely packed together. Ideal target for something substantial. A mobile capital Imperialis brought forth. John Smith has left the game, so all this Eldar stuff is about to disappear.
Bless us, great one.
And it's just the last stand at the moment. Can we take him on in fine, fitting fashion? We have a lot of Necrons down on this side, securing the centrest of centres. And with me and the boys slowly waddling over. 1 million plasma cannons. Predators doing a bit of a blitzkrieg. There we go. Just the sheer presence of the Predator Annihilators scaring away those filthy Eldar. One Predator Annihilator on this side as well. They're just basically picking their own targets. It's just a big old A move. Another player being taken out. And that is basically, boys and girls, absolutely it. So yeah, it was quite a fun game. You know what? I used to very much dislike this map. I didn't like the idea of two players being basically next to each other. Only a small amount of area between them to fight over. But I do quite like just how there's just such a large amount. That's like, you know, I mean, these players on this side and this side have got to basically contest all this stuff that's so far away. You've got to think about the logistical reinforcement stuff. Yeah, so I've kind of been won over on this map, I do have to say. But yeah, it was just a case of the Eldar over here. I mean, they were at a massive disadvantage, considering that the Imperial Guard are ideal for just plonking themselves down and saying, we will not move. And the Eldar are very much not built for that kind of warfare. So well done to John Smith for holding on as long as he did and all that stuff. Cool. Thank you for playing the game, boys, and thank you for watching. If you want to support the channel, have a look at the old Patreon. £1 off gets you once a game a week. And there is also a Discord, where Discord things happen. Links in the description as always. As been Mr. Landshark, pleasure as always, never chart. Now, I'll see you in a bit. Peace.